Evening all. How are we doing? We've got people here. That's cool. Wow. Hi Valerie. Thanks for being here. And Shafiq's here. And Mascara Snake. And Ryan Hall. And Gortium. Nice one. Paula. Hi Paula. Lady Campion. Milady. Justine. Hello. Auntie Side-Eye. Wow. Oh, can everybody please say hello to Auntie Side-Eye? She's kind of new to the posse. And is quite cool, to be honest. It's really good to have you here, Auntie. Nice one. That's cool. Hi Pookie. Hi Blue as well. Pookie, is this one? This is one, isn't it? Is this one? I think so. And Retro Rubes, good to have you here as well. Chris Lane, you've got to leave in 5 minutes. It's okay, at least you turned up. Press a like and I'll love you forever, yeah? And Miss Luck. Wow, this is really cool. Lovely to have everybody here. Something a bit different tonight. It's not that I'm sick of playing drums or anything. It's just that I'm working on a new track. Yeah, right, this is one, Pookie, nice one. Got ya. Well, yeah, I'm working on a new track, which is actually a track that a mate of mine wrote some years back. And he's not with us now. And I'm redoing it. It's just so that I can get some of his music out to a bigger audience, basically. The track really deserves it. So it's not my track. It's my version of Mike's track. God bless you, Mike, wherever you are. I hope you're watching from somewhere. You know. Oh, Hugh, good to see you, buddy. Nice one. First thing I'm going to do is make sure that I am actually in tune. I presume you can all hear that bass. I hope so. You should be able to. Who else have we got? Clayton! Hey, nice one, bud. And Shizok. Wow, brilliant. This is well cool. Excellent. Right, cool. We can hear the bass. Okay. So, as you can probably see, the track's up there. Where is it? That way. Oh, the camera's back to front. That's a real head mash. That's going to do my nutting. So if I point over there, up here, that's where the track is. Even though to me it's over there. Oh no. I'm not going to get this right, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna play through it and have a bit of a noodle and warm up. Oh, what I want to do with this is I want to actually put the bass line down in one take rather than go the multi-track route. Frank, good to see you, brother. Hope you're good, man. Yeah, I want to put this in one take so it goes down as a bass line rather than put it together in a series of little events like you can get into multi-tracking sometimes, you know. So I'm just going to have a run through it and see what happens for a minute. Let you all have a listen to what the track's going to be like. Can you all hear that, yeah? I didn't even record that then. Right. Okay. I think we might have this. This might not be a very long stream, you know? It might not be a very long stream. The idea is, with this stream, I'm going to put the bass line in, and then that's it. That's it. So it might take me 10 minutes. It might take me 10 hours. I don't know. We'll just see. Couple of little blunders in that. I missed a drop to the B. Right, okay. Well, tell you what then, let's press record this time, eh? Yeah, anybody who wants to know what's going on the bass, the processing as well. So the bass is actually running in stereo. It's got a bit of EQ on, but there's a lot of EQ coming from the bass as well, because the bass has got a kind of parametric thing on it. And there's quite a bit of spank off the top end that you can hear. And there's an EQ pushing quite a bit of 3K actually on the board. There's a bit of compression. And there's a stereo chorus as well. And that's it. Pretty much. So that's why it sounds stereo. Oh, Jade. Jade. That was fantastic. That was like a night at the theatre for free on YouTube. That was unbelievable. Wow. I bet that was class in a theatre somewhere. I'd love to have seen that in a theatre somewhere. But that was awesome. Absolutely awesome. What a performance. And it was lovely to see so many people there for it as well. Really cool. You absolutely amazed me, Jade. Honestly, you amazed me. You are actually a star, you know. Oh, Costa, good to see you as well, man. Nice one for coming. Wow, there's so many people here. Kitty, meow. Nice to see you here. And George, good to have you here as well, man. Excellent. And D. Libby. Hello, D. Libby. And Chris. Oh, good evening, Chris. How are you doing, buddy? I presume you're chilling in bed again. Just listening in bed. That's cool. I hope you're doing all right, man. I hope things are all right, are doing all right. Everybody say hello to Chris, please. Cover by CQ. Needs a bit of love at the minute. The GMA Nana, really good to see you as always. And Indy, hello. Hope you're good. And Sherber, wow, there's so many. Lady Smith, my lady. There are so many people here. I can't keep up. This is insane. Right, okay, let's hit the record button and see what happens. Close but no cigar, Mr. Smith. Close but no cigar. Two little bits, two little tiny bits, and I didn't get the last beat right either. Let's just check what that last beat's doing. So it's pushed. It's pushed. You're right, okay. Well, that was close, wasn't it? That was close. Should we keep it just in case? Should we keep it just in case, or do we get rid of it? What do we do? What do we do? Let's have a vote. Punch it in. No, Hugh, I'm trying to do this in one take. I want this to be one take. I want all of this track to be done in one take. So all the guitars were done like that. One stab. The drum track was done like that, even though the drum track's done. So the drum track on this as well is done slightly differently. It's really badly mic'd. It doesn't sound great. And there's only a single overhead, the overhead straight down the middle. There's no stereo cymbals and stuff on this. But that's because I'm going for something different. I want the guitars and stuff and the bass line to be, and the vocals to sound spread rather than the kit. I want the kit to come down the middle, a bit more old school, if you like, rather than this kind of stereo image that always seems to be the case with drums. I don't want it. Yeah, this is, it's Sonar. This is an older version of Cakewalk that I'm using. Costa. I'm not really a fan. I can run Cubase, but I'm not really a fan. So GMA Nana says keep it. It sure sounds close to perfect. Don't throw it away, says Lady Campion. Keep it in case, says Ali. Do it again. It's going to be scrutinised forever, long after we're gone. Right, Clayton. Clayton wins. He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll clone the track. And I'll keep that one just in case. But I can tell you all now, I won't use it. I want this done in one take. I want it done in one take. I know what I want. And I'm not settling for less. Basically. It's got to be mint. You're right, Clayton. It's got to be right. Right, come on, Smithy Bobs. Get your act together. Have I missed anybody that's come in as well? Starfish. Oh, Pete, good to see you, man. Nice one, you made it here. How are there so many people here? I don't get it. This has just gone live in the last hour. Oh, Jules. For some reason, Jules, I love it when you turn up. That was a real little chance meeting. That was so cool. I'm really glad you're here. I'm Feisty Feathers here as well. Nice one. Anti-Side-Eye says I'm getting popular. I don't know what to say to that. That makes me feel a bit weird. Right, okay, come on, let's do this. Let's do this. I'll tell you what, as well. I'm going to do something. So, with this track as well, I've done something a little bit strange with the click track. Now, normally, you'd count, it's in sixes, it's in 6/8. And normally, you'd put a click track in that was straight sixes, so it'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. And when I tried to record the drums to a click track that went like that, tick 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 tick, it got in my way. Somehow it did something really strange, and what it did when I was playing the hi-hats and the ride cymbal, because the hi-hat pattern is 6s and the ride cymbal is 6s, occasionally there was just this clatter. If I wasn't perfectly in time with it, there was this clatter and it was doing my head in. So I've done something slightly unusual with the click. And, right, I'll send it to the front so that you can hear it. Just let me check the level on it. If I put that pre and mute it. Yeah, you're getting it right. So you're getting that click now. So you'll see it's a half time. It's actually a click in 4s. But it comes across as like a half time lilt and it goes on and off the beat in 6s. But it gave me the space on the drums to be able to put that bat, 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 bat against bat, 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 bat. So for anybody who's used to working with clicks and knows what I'm on about, you'll get it. You'll get what I mean as the track plays. Right, let's have a go. Hold on. We're recording. Let's check our tuning. Yeah, we're good. We're good. By Jove, I think he's got it. My God, Nigel! I think he's got it! I don't know what was happening in the chat when that was going on. Evening all, what did we all think? Ed B. Metal, nice one. Sip, really good to see you. Scars and Shadows, Mushies, and Zach. Hey, bro, good to see you. I think that was it, wasn't it? I think that was it. Semtex as well. Hey! And Random JL. Wow, this is so cool. Look at everybody. Wow. Okay, let me play that back. I want to have a listen to that now because I think that was it. I think that was it. That is it. I am happy. I am a happy bunny. I am a happy bunny. That was it, wasn't it? That was it. Well, it was worth rehearsing, wasn't it? So if anybody wants to know, I've spent the bulk of the last, well, just today basically, the last 10 hours running through that and practicing it and just making sure I knew what I was doing. And then I took a couple of hours away from it, made a phone call earlier on, and then watched Jade's stream. Took a few hours away from it. And we've come back, and that is what has happened. And I have never before in my life recorded a bass line in public. Press save, Mr. Smith. Press save. Right, okay. I've never done that. I've never recorded a bass line in public like that. This is a first for me, so I'm really glad to have everybody here. Wow. Just crazy. Maybe I should do a bit of percussion or something on top. Maybe we should do something else, seeing as you're here. Yeah, and I just... So the reason I've wanted to do this as well... Let me just mute the bass inputs and unplug it so that the battery doesn't die. Now, the main reason I wanted to do it like this, in one take, is because Mike came from an older world of recording. And it was about going into the studio as a band and recording your thing as a band. And 9 times out of 10, it was one takes. So I wanted this to be a bit of a testament to how Mike used to do stuff. I mean, he eventually got into multi-tracking and doing things in bits and layering stuff and that. But I just think, so with the advent of DAWs, I'm going to have a bit of a rant here. I'm going to have a bit of a rant. I can feel it coming. But there's something happened to the world of music with the world of DAWs and multi-tracking and things that do it for you, or you can do it in little pieces and then you can tie it all together. There's something that's happened, and something that's been lost is, personally speaking, I'm not pointing a finger at anybody, but I can see that there's been musicianship lost from the world. And the willingness to put some time in and to practice something, to practice a piece and get it right, and then put a performance in. Because there's something different when you put in a piece as a performance. There just is. I'm not saying that's the most magical bass line in the world. Don't get me wrong. I'm not blowing my own trumpet here. You know, it's not big enough. I can't reach anyway. It's just, there is. I know that later on when this mix comes together, and I know that this was all done in one takes, there'll be an extra little bit of magic in it for me, knowing that it was done like that, knowing that these are all performance pieces. So all the acoustics as well, they're all the same. They're all done as one part. You can see them there. So that's not the acoustic. That's the acoustics. So I've done the acoustics as stereo. Let me just solo those. I'm playing to you. These are all one takes again. You can also see with those that they need a lot of compression at the back end, but I've not got to that yet. So this is for me personally. This is just one of those things where I want it all to be more of a performance, something that has that energy in it, you know. Because I've got to be honest, so I cannot believe there are so many people in this chat now. It's blown my mind. It's a bit, I'm sweating a bit, if I'm really honest with you. It's a bit, it's a bit weird. But there's an energy that comes off it, you know, and that gave me something. So it gave me a focus, a concentration. If I was on my own, just sat in the studio, just doing this, focusing on my bass like a bass player, you know, and being a bit anal about it, and not having, where am I supposed to find the energy from? What am I supposed to do? It's where you come in. It's almost like a live performance then, and we record that live performance, and that energy is in this piece of music now. You're all part of this, whether you think so or not. But I've always said the same thing about music. Music contains the spirit in which it's offered. Might sound a bit airy-fairy, but I'm telling you it's true. The spirit in which it's offered is in that sound. And the fact that all of you people were here, there's what? Somebody says 40 people here. So there's 40 people just been a part of this. You're all a part of this now. This here. You're all in that bass line, you know? And later on for me, so in about 5 years, when I listen to it, after I've not listened to it for a while, that's going to have me in tears. I know it is. That'll have me bawling my eyes out at some point, because all you people were part of it, you know? So it's, the spirit is in it somehow. I don't know how, but it is. And it comes across in classic recordings that you get bands who've been into studios and played live. One of my favourite bands is Rush. You know, Rush played live in the studio. Miss Luck says, dang, going to be a long list of names on the credits. Yeah, how am I going to pay out all the royalties on this? It's going to be complicated, isn't it? You know? But yeah, it's so when Rush were in the studio playing and stuff, there were techs and that, there were people, and they put this performance in. There were other people there. That energy's in that music, and you can hear it. You can hear it in the recordings. It's a palpable thing. SC Wolverines, good to have you here. Yeah, it's a tangible thing that you can almost touch when you listen to them, especially on a good system when you can hear it properly. So, thanks to everybody for being here, for doing this. I don't even know, how long have I been streaming? 42 minutes. Wow. Should I do some percussion, or should I call it quits at that? What should I do? Should I do a bit of percussion, do you think? Do I even know where my percussion stuff is? I haven't got a clue. Haven't got a clue. No, I'm going to call it a night at this. I'm going to call it a night at this and just say thank you all for being here and for percussion. Somebody says percussion. Percussion, yes. Right. Right, okay. Oh, right. Made a rod for my own back then, didn't I? Right, okay, all right. Well, let me play the track again for you. And while I do that, I'm going to see if I can dig out some bits of percussion, yeah? All right. Hello. So I'm going to have to alter that camera a little bit because I've got to stand up to do this percussion. You can't play percussion sat down. It's weird. It's just weird. Right, give me a sec while I alter this camera. Cool. Yeah, we're good. So, well, I didn't expect to be doing percussion on it as well. This is interesting. I thought it'd take longer to do the bass than that. So, insert audio track. And we'll send it in on there. Output to the drums and bass. And call it tambourine. Let's do the tambourine first. What's better than a tambourine on a track? Right, okay. So now I need to check that. I've checked the input levels while you were waiting patiently in the background. Yeah, Miss Luck, honestly, I'll tell you what, I'll show you. Right, hold on. Save. Right, I don't know if you can see that. You won't be able to see that there, will you? Hold on, hold on. Look, 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 look. Forever Autumn in the project list. Could you see it where the mouse is hovering over? There you go, Forever Autumn. I'm on it. I'm on it. It's happening. Don't you worry. It's coming. It's coming. I don't know how long it'll be, but it is happening. Right, okay. That might be incredibly loud in your ears. Yeah, that might be incredibly loud. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that down there, and I'm going to have to get closer to the microphone so you can hear me, so you don't go deaf when I play the tambourine. That must have been horrible for you. Sorry about that. Right. Okay. Bit more off 3. So if anybody wants to know, I'm not setting up a particular mic for this. I'm just going to use this. This is an Audio Technica condenser, pencil condenser that I use for talking, but it's fine for doing percussion as well. What I will have to do though is put a low cut on it. So that's taking everything below 75 hertz out, so there's no low end on it, like down at the bottom of a kick drum and stuff. Because it just makes a horrible clattering racket, and you won't be able to see on the desk now, but it's coming in from here. It gets routed to a subgroup, and the subgroup is doing the send into the sound cards. So I've turned it down for you lot out there, and then I've jacked it on the subgroup so that I get the right level into the channel on the door. Just if anybody wanted to know. Right, I'm just gonna hit record, and I'm just gonna feel my way through with the tambourine and see where I think it might go, and where it might suit and where it doesn't, basically, yeah. But this time, I'll hit record because you never know. You never know, dear. We might just get something nice. and suddenly it isn't recording. I wonder what that's about. Why has it done that? Let's put it in stereo and see if that makes any difference. Inputs. Okay, let's try that again. Interesting. What I'm going to do is press save, close it, and reopen it. Because I have a feeling it's just had a bit of a hissy fit on me on the sound card. Hey, Dave, you're here. Nice one, man. How are you doing? Are you okay? Good to see you, man. Tambourine is too low. We could not hear it. Right. Excellent. Okay. That's good. I can jack it up here. Nice one. I'll give you more of that. And I can bring that down there. Okay, let's try that. Oh, I know what's going on. Yep, I know what's going on. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Let's have a listen. I need to have a listen to that and see what happened. Although first, what I'm going to do is, because I recorded it in stereo, I don't actually want it in stereo. Well, it's not stereo, it's dual mono. What are you doing? I don't want it in. I don't want it as a dual track like that. I'm going to take a graphic and drop the output gain by a few dB. Take a touch more low end off it because I know it'll need it. And I'm going to apply that audio effect and just delete it. So we'll get a mono tambourine then. There you go. Now what we need is, we need the right compressor on this. Let's take the Timeworks. Move this mic so you can hear me. I'm missing the chat. I'm missing all of the chat. I haven't got a clue what anybody's saying in the chat. I do apologise. But as you can see, I've got things going on, man. I've got things going on, man. You know what I mean? It's like stuff going on and that, mate. I can't concentrate on what's going on with everything and that. It's too much happening. We need a fast attack. And we need a fast release. We'll put a brick wall at 1.9 dB. We'll put a ratio of... We'll use 3. We'll have... What's the average DC? Let's go minus 22 on that. And let's have a listen to that in the mix. Let's see what happens. Let's give it a send into the reverb. It's just a little bit dry, isn't it? Just a little bit dry. We'll send it to the snare reverb. You know what it's like when it's too dry. It's uncomfortable, isn't it, when it's too dry? Let's just give it a touch of reverb. Come on, hurry up. Get to the next bit. That sits with the snare drum a lot better now. A lot better. Because of that reverb. happy with that. I'm happy with that, definitely. Yeah, reverb or a bit of chorus delay. Yeah, no chorus on that, to be honest, because chorus just makes it... You put a chorus on a tambourine and it makes it almost phase in and out of its own EQ, which can be distracting in a mix. Because once it's placed against the snare drum like that, if you start to mess around with chorus and stuff on it, it can get... It moves in and out of in terms of EQ, because chorus, with it modulating, it'll almost disappear and come back and disappear and come back. So I'm just going to leave it with a reverb and a delay as well. A delay on a tambourine's... If the tambourine was programmed, so it was coming out of a sequencer, then yeah, I could appreciate a delay on a tambourine. But when it's played on such an organic piece of music like this, that's done by real humans, it could get a little squiffy with a delay, to be honest. Could get a little squiffy. But I do get why you say it, Ryan. I get why you suggest it. I felt something as well. So you might have seen me clapping at a couple of points, and that's because straight away I want to put some clap tracks in. So I can tell already that there's not going to be that much percussion on this. I can tell already. This is going to need the tambourine and some claps, and that's going to be it. Anything else is going to get in the way, I would suggest. But I think you'll hear what I mean when I put the claps in. I'm going to show you a trick now as well to make claps do a particular thing. So it's on this section. It's on this bit. I'll show you what I mean. Now we're going to loop this, and I'll show you a trick. Now this is all about, so in this section, this is effectively the chorus, if you like. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera very much because I'm looking at the screen. So this is I want more cowbell. This is about, in the chorus section, making the drum kit sound bigger without doing anything to it. So we're going to put in some claps, but I'm going to stack them up. So I'm going to do 5 loops. Pick a number between 5 and 10. First one to put it in the chat. Pick a number between 5 and 10. Who's going to be first to pick a number? 7. Right, Ali gets it. Ali's been first with so many things lately. Semtex says 4. Dave says 6.2. Scars says 10. Hugh Colwell typically says 4. Lady Smith says 1. So 7. There's a lot of 7s, right? Ryan says 7. Justine says 7, right? Okay, let's go with 7 then, yeah? Right, so we're going to do 7 loops of this, and then we're also going to do 7 more loops of this, and I'll show you what I mean with the trick. Just let me check the levels. Damn, that was loud. That was loud. Okay. Okay, that was 7. And now what we're going to do, I'll just clone that track without the events in it. And this other track, and we'll do it again. But I'm going to mute that track so that you can't hear what we've just done yet. And we'll just do another 7 takes of that. And then I'll show you what I'm up to. Right, okay, so now what I'm going to do is highlight the lot of them, process the whole thing down by 3 dB on all of them. And then we're just going to take them and we're going to take those. Let's go in a bit and let's grab that. Let's do that. That. Tidy up the ends, and then what we're going to do is I'll do the same on track 24 as well, the other side. Tidy that. Let's have a look at that one. Yeah. Okay. To there. Okay. We'll pan those 60%. Right and left. We'll put in a, what we'll do is, we'll just take them straight away. I'll do something called bounce it to clips. And that'll just condense them all into one. And then I'll do the same on the other one. Bounce it to clips. We'll put a send in again to the snare reverb, because this we're trying to tie into the snare reverb. So we're trying to make the snare drum bigger. That's the entire point of this. Snare verb, we'll put that reverb on. We'll send it post EQ. And we'll have it at minus 8.7. And we just solo this first, that loop. And let's just hear what we got. Yes. Yep, can you hear that? Can you hear what's going on? Now then, let's send those into the... Yep, it's going into drum and bass. So what I'm going to do is mute them first, and we'll play the loop so that we can hear all of it. So that's without, and now let's put them in. Beautiful. Beautiful. So now what we need to do is go to the other two sections that are in the track that do that same bit and do exactly the same again. But what we'll do as well, so we picked 7 for that one. Now we're not going to use the same amount on the next one. We'll use 6, yeah? And then the one at the back end, the final one, we'll use 8. So I think it's, where is it? Let's have a look. There we go. That's our loop. Right, let me do that loop then. What was that? Oh, that was 5, not 6. That'll do though. Let's do 5. I'm all right with that. I forgot to count, didn't I? Honestly. Right, let's do the other side. Okay, lovely. 5 on each side. Let's do the same thing. Let's just trim those up. You know, clean as you go, basically. Don't leave things not done on the audio side of stuff. Do it as you go. Don't leave the mess till the end. And let's just... So the first thing was reduce them all by 3 dB. Now the reason I'm reducing them all by 3 dB is because when you stack up a load of stuff like that, and then what I'm doing is slamming them all together into a track, they have a cumulative effect on each other in terms of volume. So if you stack up a load of things that are, say, if I've got 5 things that are minus 5 dB, once I stack them all up, they'll go over 0, so they'll blow. So if I bring them all down again by a few dB, they won't blow. That's basically what I'm doing here. So just bounce those to clips so that they appear as 1. Yep, there we go. We're under 0 on the bounce. I don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm doing. I can make that a bit bigger, can't I? So you can see what's going on a bit. There you go. And let's have a listen to those. And they basically should come out roughly the same as the other ones, but a tiny bit quieter because there's only 5, there's not 7. Perfect. Now we need the last one of those loops. So it's the last time we're going to do that. And what did I say? We're going to do 8 on this one. So this is going to be, it's going to take a bit longer. So anybody who doesn't do recording, anybody who's just a listener, this is one of the things that goes on in the studio, basically. This is what you do. This is one of the things what you do. Making sure where the loop's going to run to. There we go. And record it. Six, that'll do. That'll do. So that you don't all go mental listening to this loop, basically. Right, 6 more, and then we're done. We're done. We're done. 6 more. That's all. Wow. I managed to get the number right and everything. Wow. Okay. Excellent. My hands are now stinging like you wouldn't believe. Process that. Take 3 dB off everything. And then bounce that to clips. So it's all nicely in one lump for us. Bounce that to clips. When it comes to mix down as well, I might well use a noise gate on that because there is a little bit of background noise off the mic from me listening to the track. So now we can go back and we can take the loop off and we can listen to the whole track again, and we can hear those parts dropping at the right moment. And you should get a better picture of everything now. And if this is right, then I'm going to call it. Hi Big Red, good to see you, man. Hugh Caldwell, calling Hugh Caldwell for this guitar solo, calling Hugh Caldwell. Please come to check out number 3, please. Hiya Blazing Stars, good to see you. Well, there you go. There you go. I hope that's all right. So we've done a bass line. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We did the percussion. And I hope that makes sense what I've done to everybody. So just on that section, those claps have just upped the intensity of the snare drum, basically. The tambourine needs sitting in the mix a little bit better. It needs a bit more compression, I think, just to even it out a bit. It's a little bit spiky at some points, but I'll get to that when it comes to mix down. But thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm shocked, completely shocked that there's so many people here. And honestly, I'm really glad you were here because the energy that's in that bass line, I can hear it. I can hear it now. Even listening back to it now, I'm kind of removed from it now. I'm thinking, "Ooh, that sounds tasty. That's nice." It's making me go a little bit gooey, to be honest. So seriously, thank you everybody for being here. Just fantastic, and I hope that's given you a little bit of insight into some of the bits that I do. I'm considering doing these streams every Thursday night. But it'll be earlier, probably before Jade's. Oh, well, yeah, probably before Jade's, but you never know. I'll just see. But seriously, thank you to everybody for being here. And you know how it goes. I love you all. Deal with it. Just before I leave, thank you to the moderators. Thank you to Valerie and Indy and Jed that was here earlier and Pookie and Snooks if she's been around. I haven't paid much attention to the chat, but thank you to the moderators. Can't do it without you. Love you all.